What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We are going to go into free agency, big moves today. So, of course, Kenny Pickett was traded to the Seattle Seahawks. Or no, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Seahawks. That was Sam Howell was dealt to the Seahawks. But we'll go over that in a minute. Kirk Cousins, of course. 35 years old. 4 years, $180 million. Minshew, 27 years. Indianapolis to Las Vegas, 2 years, $25 million. Sam Darnold, San Francisco to Minnesota, 1 year, $10 million. Jacoby Brissett goes from Washington back to New England, 1 year, $8 million. Marcus Mariota goes from Philly to Washington, 1 year, $6 million. Mitchell Trubisky goes to Pittsburgh, from Pittsburgh to Buffalo, 2 years, $5 million. Drew Lock goes from Seattle to New York Giants, 1 year, $5 million. Jameis Winston goes from New Orleans to Cleveland, 1 year, $4 million. Mason Rudolph from Pittsburgh to Tennessee for 1 year, $2 million. Russell Wilson, Denver to Pittsburgh, 1 year, $1 million. Jimmy Garoppolo goes from Las Vegas to the LA Rams, 1 year deal. Easton Stick stays with the Chargers. John Wolford stays with the Bucks. Josh Johnson stays with Baltimore. Nathan Peterman goes to New Orleans from Chicago. Flacco goes from Cleveland to Indianapolis. Tyrod Taylor goes from the Giants to the Jets. Tannehill still available. That's a little surprising. Teddy Bridgewater still being available is surprising. Tyler Huntley, Josh Dobbs, Nate Sudfeld, Carson Wentz, Kyle Allen, A.J. McCarron. The rest of it really is not that surprising. Let's go into running back. So you have Josh Jacobs, of course. Saquon Barkley, DeAndre Swift, Tony Pollard. A.J. Dillon stays with Green Bay. So Dallas got burned again. Salvin Ahmed stays with Dolphins. Ty Johnson stays with the Bills. Trey Sermon stays with the Colts. Julius Chestnut stays with Tennessee. Nyheim Hines goes from Buffalo to Cleveland. Dearness Johnson stays with Jacksonville. Chase Edmonds stays with the Buccaneers. Alexander Madison, Ezekiel Elliott is still available. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Dante Foreman, Boston Scott, Damian Harris, Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Kelly, Lynn Bowden, and Eno Benjamin are the younger guys. The older guys, I'm not interested in 31-year-old and older running backs. Derrick Henry, of course, with the Ravens now, so I'm not interested in anybody that's not Derrick Henry that's that old. So look at receivers. Of course, Cowboys released Michael Gallup today and Leighton Vander Esch. Got Ridley, Mooney, Gabriel Davis. Noah Brown stays in Houston. Brandon Powell stays in Minnesota. Trent Sherfield goes to Minnesota. Kadero Hodge stays in Atlanta. Jalen Reagor stays in New England. Gunnar Olszewski stays in Giants. Van Jefferson goes from Atlanta to Pittsburgh. Trenton Irwin stays with the Bengals. Cedric Wilson goes from Miami to New Orleans, so you will not be seeing Cedric Cedric Wilson suit up for the Cowboys again. Ray McLeod goes from San Francisco to Atlanta. Chris Moore, Tennessee to Arizona. Nick Westbrook stays in Tennessee. Mac Hollins goes from Atlanta to Buffalo. Jamison Crowder stays in Washington. Little Jordan Humphrey stays in Denver. Isaiah McKenzie goes from Indianapolis to New York Giants. And Emir Smith-Marset stays in Carolina. So Mike Williams is out there now. Hunter Renfrow is out there. Allen Robinson. Odell Beckham. Michael Gallup, of course. Tyler Boyd. Michael Thomas, New Orleans. Paris Campbell. Deontay Hardy. Mecole Hardman. Braxton Berrios. Randall Cobb. Laviska Shenault. Chase Claypool, Scotty Miller, Jalen Guyton, Equestrius St. Brown, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Isaiah Hodgins, Austin Trammell, Quez Watkins, Jalen Moore, Trey Nixon. Those are the younger guys out there right now still. See if anything new was developed for tight ends. Jack Stoll goes from Philly to New York Giants. Giovanni Ricci goes from Carolina to Cleveland. Austin Hooper goes from Las Vegas to New England. Adam Trotman and Jasper Horsted I'd be interested in. Ben Ellefson. Brady Russell. Brandon Dillon. Those are, the young ones. I don't know that we got Ferguson. We got. I think we're all right there. Of course, we got Luke Schoonmaker. So I wear it. I probably wouldn't. Let's see. Tackle. Let's see what we've got here. Jonah Williams has signed Cincinnati, Arizona, 2 years, $30 million. Jermaine Luminor to the Giants from the Vegas Raiders, $14 million. Blake Brindle, Minnesota, stays in there, 3 years, $9 million. Chukwuna Okafor, Pittsburgh, New England, 1 year, $4 million. Charlie Heck, Houston, stays. Justin Skull stays in Tampa. Jake Curran, Seattle to Chicago, not available. George Fant, Houston to Seattle, 2 years. Elijah Wilkinson stays in Arizona. Matt Pryor from San Francisco to Chicago, 1 year. Shadiq Charles, Washington to Tennessee. Michael Dunn, Cleveland, stays in Cleveland. So you got David Bakhtiari, Charles Leno, Tyron Smith, Andreas Pete, Dwayne Brown. Andre Dillard was released. Trenton Brown, Josh Newman, Donovan Smith, Cornelius Lucas. I'm not seeing a whole bunch of Chima Edogas out there. Brandon Parker. Calvin Throckmorton is out there now. I mean, at one time we were pegged to get him, and I liked him, but didn't work out in New Orleans, and apparently didn't work out in Tennessee. So, I mean, of course, Tennessee's trying to rebuild. So, Andrew Trainer, Ethan Greenidge. So let's go with guard here. Robert Hunt, Jared Jackson, John Runyon. That would have been nice to get him, but should have known better. Ben Bredeson would have been nice to have him. Jake Hansen. Steve Charles. John Simpson. Lakeland Tomlinson, I'm not interested in. Andrus Peat, no. Cody Whitehair, probably not. Kevin Zeitler, no. Connor Williams, been there, done that. Bradley Bozeman, Dalton Reisner, maybe. Connor McGovern from the Jets, Pat Heiflin, Jack Driscoll, maybe. Wyatt Davis, Shane Lemieux, Mike Caliendo, DJ Scaff, Xavier Newman Johnson, Zach Bailey, are the younger guys, so to speak. I'm not. Most teams are not looking for 30-plus-year-old. I mean, if we bring back Tyron Smith or David Bakhtiari, we got Zach Martin. They're old enough, and now of course we lost Biotage. So we let's see what's available at center. Of course, Biotage goes to the Commanders. 3 years, $29 million. We couldn't keep him on that. Lloyd Cushenberry, Aaron Brewer, Mitch Morse. I mean, any of the guys I would have liked to have had are gone now. Let's see if there's anybody left. Brian Allen, maybe. Bradley Bozeman, maybe. Will Clapp, maybe, I guess. Elway Price, maybe. Keaton Sutherland, maybe. I mean, you're thin now. You're really gonna have to work the draft. Let's see what's left of edge rushers here. Probably not going to be much better. Eric Armstead's going to Jacksonville. Brent Urban's been signed back by Baltimore. Kalavian Chasen going to Carolina. Carter Coughlin's gone. Shaquille Barrett, Miami. Jonathan Board's off the table. Who's left? Carl Lawson, Emmanuel Ogba, Randy Gregory. Yannick Ngakoue, Chase Young is still out there. Derek Barnett is still out there. Jadeveon Clowney is still out there. Rasheem Green. Kyle Phillips, Joe Gaziano, Bradley Anai, Michael Dunna, Jonah Williams, James Smith Williams, Casey Toohill, Malik Aaron Ledbetter, Christian Ellis, Jalen Dalton, Bruce Irvin, Justin Houston, you know. Let's see what my gosh, defensive tackles almost all gone. Fletcher Cox is retired. Austin Johnson, Brian Moon, Adam Butler, John Jenkins, Marlon Davidson, Ross Blacklock, James Lynch. They're younger guys. Larrell Murchison, Albert Huggins, Curtis Brooks, PJ Mustafer, and TJ Smith are younger guys to name. So let's look at linebacker. We got Eric Kendricks. Isaiah Simmons is still available. Leighton Vander Esch is out there if he can pass his physical. Denzel Perriman, Oren Brooks, Chris Board, Tyler Makovich, Ezekiel Turner, Zach Cunningham, Malik Hudson, Josh Woods, Jordan Kunasik, Julian Okora, Jake Martin, Gerard Davis, Joe Bashi, Jacob Phillips, Troy Reeder, Ty Summers, Troy Dye, Cam Gill, Shaq Quarterman, Jabril Cox is out there again. We can take him back. Andrew Dow, Therese Hall, Justin Strnad, Cameron Brown, Sean Bradley, Jack Cochran. Yeah, that's about it for that. So let's look at cornerback. Chidobe Awuzie is gone. Kenny Moore. Awuzie, Cincinnati, Tennessee. Kenny Moore, Indy to Indy. Sean Bunting, Tennessee to Arizona. Darius Williams, Jacksonville to LA. Kassan Nixon, Green Bay, stays there. Kendall Fuller, Washington to Miami. Amik Robertson, Vegas to Detroit. Dane Jackson, Jeff Okuda, Atlanta to Houston. Cam Lewis, Buffalo, stays there. Lonnie Johnson, New Orleans to Houston. Bryce Hall, Jets to Tampa Bay. Jordan Lewis stays in Dallas. CJ Goodwin stays in Dallas. Xavier Howard is still out there. J.C. Jackson, Adoree Jackson. Stephon Gilmore, of course. Avonte Maddox, Patrick Peterson, C.J. Henderson, Rock Ya-Sin, Shaquille Griffin, Noah N'Bagare, Miles Bryant, Eli Apple, Christian Fulton, Daryl Worley, we've been down that road before. Trayvon Mullen, we've been down that road before. Danny Holmes, Dee Delaney, Easing Bassey, Kendall Vidor, Javen Goldry, Shamir Jean Charles, AJ Uzudima, Chris Claybrooks, Kyle McMichael, Sherry Jacobs, Azine Johnson, Elijah Raleigh, Mac McCain, Bopet Keys, Chris Williamson. Those are your options there. Safety. Of course, Xavier McKinney goes to Green Bay. 4 years, $67 million. Salvage. Darnell Savage leaves Green Bay. Jacksonville, 3 years, $21 million. Brandon Jones, Miami to Denver, 3 years, $20 million. Geno Stone goes from Baltimore to Cincy, 2 years, $14 million. Aloni Gilman stays with Chargers, 2 years, $10 million. Jordan Whitehead, Jets to Buccaneers, 2 years, $9 million. Cameron Curl, Washington to LA Rams. Jamal Adams is available. Justin Simmons is available. J-Ron Curse. Justin Blackman. Uga Amadi, Terrell Burgess, Kayvon Wallace, Jalen Hawkins, AJ Finley, Raheem Lane, Christian Uphoff. Those young guys. I don't want a 33, 35-year-old safety. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little old for safety, but that's just my opinion. So that is your latest free agent update. Keep you posted to see if Dallas does anything else. Haven't yet. Couple corners. Jordan Lewis. That's nice. I mean, it's, you know. But Kendricks is the big one right now. Don't expect anything bigger. We'll get into more draft videos and all that stuff, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notifications, all that good stuff. Once we hit 100 subscribers, free giveaway. Love y'all. Peace out.